pizza. There you go.
There we go.
Right there.
Take a break.
How about bang.
There you go. It's quite expensive. You can't eat here every day and live in Morocco. Like, I mean, definitely, this will break your bank.
In the US, you don't have to ask for ice.
No, it's automatic. Here, it's like a special thing, like if you ask for ice. They look at you like you have 3 heads. Ice.
So here we are in the capital city and Rabat and Marjan, and we're just seeing Pizza Hut here. We're comparing Moroccan Pizza Hut and Moroccan Pizza Hut. We'll see the difference.
So, yeah, we're in Rabat, the capital city of Morocco, and there is a Pizza Hut here. So we figured we'd compare the Pizza Hut in Morocco compared to the Pizza Hut in the US and see what the difference is in flavor, taste. Right off the bat though, I did notice there's a lot different menu items compared to the US menu items. And I'll post that real quick right here. Okay, so those are the menu items that they have here, but they do have like the supreme pizza, the pepperoni lovers, the vegetable lovers. So we're gonna order a pepperoni. And by the way, the pepperoni here is beef. It's not pork, so that's a good thing. And they have other kind of menu items here. And obviously Pepsi owns Pizza Hut, so they have Pepsi products. Most places in Morocco, you can only get Coke products. It's very few places that sell Pepsi products. They have nuggets here, which is kind of weird. They have cheesy pops. Let's try some cheesy pops.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's all about, but there are items here that they probably don't have in the US. They have sandwiches here that are different. They have beef sticks. They have barbecue chicken rings. They have, for desserts, they have a panna cotta flan. We can try that if you want.
Yeah, let's try that, yeah.
Okay. And they have a stuffed crust pizza. I don't see the edge pizza, the one that's in the US, the edge. So, but the only thing difference is they put the sauce and cheese all the way to the edge, so there's no crust. But that's not a big deal. You know, the funny thing? Americans are really big on ice. Like, everything comes with ice. I noticed in Morocco, things don't come with ice. You have to actually specifically order for ice. And,
But in the US, they automatically come with ice. Like without use, in the US, you don't have to ask for ice.
no, it's automatic. Here, it's like a special thing, like if you ask for ice. They look at you like you have 3 heads. Ice.
But in the US, people love ice there.
Yeah, it's very common. I mean, the difference is you have to ask no ice. Here, you have to ask for ice. That's the difference.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
But if you ask for ice there, they'll look at you like you're not a normal person.
No, because it automatically comes with ice. So, here are the nuggets. They look like nuggets that you'd buy in a frozen section of a grocery store. That's no knock to Pizza Hut. That's just, it is what it is. Look, take a look at it.
Yeah.
A little barbecue sauce. Can you taste it?
Can I have that? Thanks. It's pretty hot. Ooh. Yeah, it is. But I honestly like the cheesy pops.
Well,
I mean, they're pretty good, right?
the nuggets, there's nothing to write to home to mom about. I mean, they're just nuggets. They taste like any ordinary nugget that you buy in a frozen section at a grocery store and warm them up.
Or just like a normal, like McDonald's. Yeah.
These are more like, they're not deep fried. They're definitely ones that you would buy in a frozen section and just warm up in a toaster oven at home. Nothing special there. The cheesy puffs, let's check it out. She's gonna bring some marinara sauce for us. They're good. You can't go wrong with mozzarella cheese and bread, right? Now, I wanted to tell you guys,
Oh, look at that, all that oil.
that's from the pepperoni.
It's good.
Now, let's talk about the pizza itself, okay? Normally with pizza, Domino's, Papa John's, it's delivered pizza. There's something to be said to have pizza delivered straight from the oven right to your table. Because when a pizza sits in a box for 30 minutes, by the time it gets to your house, it just sits in its own steam.
It's so soggy.
It's all soggy, the crust is soggy, it's not even that hot anymore. Shukran. So, got my ice. So having a pizza right out of the oven, right to your table, it's totally, you can't even really do a taste comparison because it's not even fair, right?
Yeah.
Because if you want to do a taste comparison, you would have to have it sit in a box in its own steam for 30 minutes. Because it deteriorates the crust and it takes away the crispiness and the freshness. Now, as far as the pepperoni, the beef pepperoni, pork pepperoni, to me, if you were to put a blindfold on me and have a pork pepperoni piece and a beef pepperoni piece and a blindfold, I promise you, I probably could not tell the difference. But there is a slight difference in taste. It's not bad or good. It's neither here nor there, but it's good though. I mean, any kind of pepperoni on a pizza is going to be good. So check out this stuffed crust.
Okay.
And again, with the stuffed crust pizza, when you get it delivered, by the time you get it delivered to your house, the cheese is not going to run like that. It's going to be solidified. And this cheese is piping hot. Basically, Zaid, this little cheesy puff is like the crust. It's like dough and mozzarella cheese, Except the crust has a little bit of pepperoni juice on it and a little bit of tomato sauce. The other thing I did notice is that they don't seem to put much sauce at all on their pizzas here. I don't say whether that's good or bad, but I just did notice there's like no tomato sauce on here. If you notice, guys, look, I'm not even kidding. There's like no tomato sauce. That's juice from the pepperoni. So I like white pizza, to be honest with you. I like pizza without sauce, but a lot of people do like the tomato sauce. There isn't that much sauce. So just if you're in Morocco, order an extra side of sauce.
Yeah, okay.
Check out this bite. I got pepperoni, like triple pepperoni going on. There's definitely a difference in the way it's prepared because we're getting this fresh out of the oven. Normally in the US, we get it delivered in a box. So after 30 minutes sitting in a box, the pizza's gonna taste different than it does here. So it's fresh out of the oven, so it's a lot better tasting fresh out of the oven. The cheese is still melting, it's still oozing. By the time, have you ever had a delivered pizza and the cheese is oozing? Never. It's normally like solidified, right? And especially if you're gonna get a stuffed crust pizza, you want the cheese to be like oozing.
But the difference between the Moroccan pepperoni and American pepperoni, and like I always seen this like in the internet, like American pepperoni sometimes it's like a little bit pinkish, right? It's like
a little bit more.
A little bit more pinkish. And this is a little bit more reddish.
Yeah, I guess. I haven't analyzed the color, but you might be right. I'll have to check that out. But overall, it's hard to compare the difference. I mean, Pizza Hut is pizza, it's standardized. I did notice that the sauce seems to be less on the Moroccan pizza. They don't put as much marinara sauce. But for me, it tastes just as good. It's not a difference. There's not a difference between whether it has sauce or not. I like less sauce, to be honest with you.
I mean, it tastes exactly like the cheesy pops.
Basically, it is. It's dough with cheese.
Pretty much.
So we got the thin and crispy vegetable. Let's take a look at this here.
Oh, look at the crust. Wow.
I'm not sure about the US, but I did notice the onions and green peppers are cut a little longer. I think they dice them in the US. And when I worked at pizza, we diced them. They were diced. These are like a longer julienne cut, if you will, using chef expressions. It's a longer sliced vegetable. So go ahead and take a bite of the vegetables and tell me what you think. All right, so the most important thing, I guess, we have to talk about the price comparison to the U.S. price comparison, right?
Yep.
That's what people want to hear. How much does this bad boy cost us today? Morocco, a Pizza Hut is definitely same price as U.S.
So for Moroccans, it'll be really expensive.
Super expensive for Morocco. So the sodas were $1.20 each, like $1.50 each, which is pretty expensive for no refill. They don't do refills here either.
Oh.
So that's another thing about Morocco. You don't get free refills. In the U.S., you get free refills on
But
sodas.
so you have to pay for the refill?
Yeah, you have to pay for a whole nother drink. So the total cost was 397 dirhams. That's about
Yeah.
$45, I would say. $44 for all that food.
Yeah.
Quite expensive. $44 for a Pizza Hut pizza. And a lot of times in U.S. they run specials. So you like buy one pizza, get one free. So they run a lot of specials. Because there's a lot of competition in the U.S. You got Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's, Little Caesars. They all compete. So they're all running specials. Every week you're going to find one of these places running a special. You know, a cheap pizza, one buy one, get one free. So, but here at a sit-down restaurant, it's definitely going to be more expensive. So that's all we got on the prices. I'll definitely post this for you, okay? If you haven't subscribed to this channel, Zaid's Food Quest, go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, and please share it because that's the only way we're going to grow the channel. And check out Zaid's Fun Factory, yeah?
Yeah, and if you want to see more videos, make sure to like, subscribe, add a comment, and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you next episode. What?
We'll see you guys.
Episode.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.